Hey guys, it's Mike, and I want to ask you kind of a personal question. Have you ever hurt somebody? Have you ever wronged somebody, whether on purpose or accidentally? The reality is, I think all of us have found ourselves in that situation where we have damaged somebody, messed it up, made a choice that messed a lot of things up. And so I want to talk to you about 3 steps and 3 things that you can do when you've wronged somebody, when you've caused chaos, when you've created some damage in the people's lives that are around you, whether it's family, friends, at work. Here's three things that I think we got to do. Number 1 is we got to own it. Yes, 1000% own our actions. Say, you know what? I screwed up. I think all of us can't stand people who we know that they've done something wrong, and yet they minimize it, or they deny it, or they pretend like it's not that big a deal. You know these people, right? Or they blame somebody else for their actions. Man, listen, if you want to live free, if you want to actually heal the situation, you got to own it. That's the first step. Number 2, after you own it, you got to amend it. You got to make amends. You got to figure out ways that you can make things right. The damage that you've done, you got to try to fix that in whatever way that you can. Now listen, we can't always make full amends. We can't always fix things, make things back to the way that they were before we made a poor decision or ruined something or caused hurt in somebody's life. But we can do our best job to actually make some amends and try to do it. All right, number 3 is we got to build off of it. And what do I mean by that is you just learned a lesson. You learned a lesson about yourself. You learned a lesson about maybe how you come off in front of other people. Maybe you've learned something from a poor choice that you've made. Maybe you learned something about a bad habit that you have. And so people who are free, people who are thriving, people who experience the kind of life that they want, They learn something and they say, you know what, I don't want to do that again. And so 3 things. If you've hurt somebody, if you've wronged somebody, a friend, family member, a coworker, number 1, you got to own it. Number 2, you got to amend it. And number 3, build off of that mistake.